Hi, today I wanted to share a card I made with lots of new goodies from the March 2015 Reverse Confetti release, which is available now at www.reverseconfetti.com. I especially wanted to share one of my favourite new confetti cuts. This is the double-edged Wonky Scallop Border confetti cuts. It's a sister die to the original double-edged scallop border confetti cuts, and I just adore these borders. Not only are they 2-in-1, as you can see there is a small side of scallops and also a larger side. There's another little trick that I love to do with these, and I just wanted to share that with you now. So if you see on this card, I have both border sizes on this piece here. But rather than cutting the border in half, which is what you can do usually to use the border on your card, and I'll show you quickly what I mean. So this is what the double-edged Wonky Scallop Border Confetti Cuts looks like when it's cut. And if you want to just use that as a layer on your card, say I was going to put it here behind this piece which was cut with the documented confetti cuts, all you would have to do is go ahead, cut along there, and you have two border pieces which can then be layered underneath. Now if I was going to layer that over top of a layer, rather than cutting it with scissors, I would use my paper trimmer, and the easiest way to do that is just to lay it on your paper trimmer, put a little bit of washi tape on the side just so it doesn't move as you trim it, and just cut so you get a nice straight edge. You might not need to do that if you can cut straight with scissors. I can't, so I would have to use my paper trimmer. But that's what this die does. It gives you both sizes in one cut, and I love that. You know, I love to finish the inside of my cards, so if I use one piece on the front, I'll often use the other piece on the inside. But this is what I like to do with these confetti cuts especially. I like to score down the middle, fold them over, and use them as a layered piece. So I really like to cut them out of double-sided patterned paper, and I'll usually use one very multicolored side and one side that sort of is a plainer pattern or reads as a solid or even is solid, just for a little bit more contrast. So as you can see here, I've got the yellow pattern on one side and a solid blue on the other. And I just think that is such a fun, funky little accent for a card. And what I especially like to do once I've folded it is just quickly run it through my sewing machine. That really keeps it all together really neatly. You can easily put adhesive on the back of that. Now the inside of this card, of course, I've used the double-edged Wonky Scallop border again, and I used the large side this time. So because that was hidden under my other panel, I just snipped along there with scissors. And I kept the small piece that I didn't use on this card, and I can put that on something else. So that is how fabulous those dies are. And of course you can do the same thing with the original double-edged scallop border as well. It just depends on what sort of look you're going for on your card. That one's a little bit more classic, this one's a bit more funky. Now here it is right here. Here is another thing I like to do with the double-edged Wonky Scallop border, is sort of use it as grass on a card. This card also features the fabulous new More Than Jelly Beans stamp set and confetti cuts, the Sun and Clouds confetti cuts, which are these pieces here, and I've used them on this card as well. I just love these new confetti cuts, they're fantastic. The background of this card is one of the new limited edition Spring Fling quick card panels. You gotta try saying that 3 times fast. But as you can see, just adding a little embellishment with the confetti cuts really fancies those up fast. So for my card today, where I used my little trick with the double-edged Wonky Scallop confetti cuts, I have also used the Buzz stamp set, which is this one here. It's such an adorable set. I can't stop using it really. It's just, it might be my favourite of the release, although there's probably 2 or 3 that I want to say that about. They're all wonderful. And it has these matching confetti cuts, so you can easily cut out the large bee, the beehive, and the small bee, just quick as you please. Here I've used the smaller bee and I've put a little bit of glitter on the wings. Hopefully you can see that. I've also used the circles and scallops confetti cuts and the large panel from the documented confetti cuts, which is just one of my favourites. And these little clouds from the sun and clouds confetti cuts. I just want to put them on everything. They are so, so sweet. They make a great background on any card. So that is my card today. The sentiment reads, son of a bee sting. I forgot your birthday. Please tell me, I am not the only card maker out there who consistently sends birthday cards late. So I love a good belated birthday sentiment. It's sort of, well, pardon the pun, it takes the sting out of sending the card a little bit late. So, and on the inside, I've used the Happy Bee Day sentiment. So that is just one way that you can use the new double-edged Wonky Scallop confetti cuts. I'm sure you'll find many, many more uses for them. But if you try that little trick, I would love to see your card or scrapbook page or project life page, whatever you're working on. Thank you very much for watching. Again, you can get all of these confetti cuts and stamps from www.reverseconfetti.com, and you can visit me at www.thinkingstamps.com. Bye!